this to record and you kind of pan it, get students and me. And so for class today, we're going to start with fuzzy thinking and doing argument discussions and how do you make arguments. So first, I want you guys to give me a list of things on how do you argue every day? What are things that you argue every day? Yes?
With your brother and sister.
Okay, you argue with siblings. Okay? Dakota, how do you argue?
Parents?
With your parents. Okay? What do you argue with your parents? What kind of stuff?
Oh, like when you should do your homework and stuff like that.
Homework, okay.
Shower time.
Shower time?
Yeah. Chores.
Oh, chores. Yeah.
I know, but if you want to go to a friend's house, like argue about if you want to go somewhere.
Okay.
Go hang out.
Where to go?
Like to the movies or something, or go to a friend's house.
Okay. All right. London, did you say?
Money.
Money.
I don't argue.
Like, I was thinking London too.
I know. About siblings. Siblings, you can, like, if you're still play with toys, you can fight about toys.
Okay. Not even just
Change.
toys, but like the TV or video games or
I'm
computers.
siblings, so
The internet.
but this is electricity. Electronics.
Those.
I argue with people about clothes.
Okay, all this stuff. Do you guys argue with teachers?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You
don't? I do.
I will
argue with
I argue
Yes,
with
we do all the time.
We argue about our
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my neighbor.
Assignments. Yes.
About what's wrong, right?
Yes, like how they grade them. You argue how they grade them. Like you argue, oh, don't make us do homework.
Oh,
Right?
No, tests.
And
Tests.
tests.
Oh, and you want to use notes on tests.
Notes, yes. Exactly. So let's see, what are the kind of things that when you're arguing, do you win when you argue these kind of things? What ways do you, what do you do to win an argument? What are stuff, what are things that you try to pull? You state facts, you give them evidence to support what you're doing, right? All right. What else, Derek?
Don't repeat yourself.
Yes. You know, I mean, sometimes we do, when we really want something, we want it and repeat it over and over and over, hoping it works. But when you're making an argument, it's better not to repeat yourself over and over, right?
Why they should give you a better.
I know how I win arguments.
How do you
My
make
mom,
arguments?
I yell at her and then she tries to hit me and I duck and then she just goes away.
Yelling doesn't usually.
Sounds like my dad.
But try to
Except I
avoid
can't
yelling.
duck my dad.
Okay, so what I need you guys to do is go get your right source books in the back there. Go ahead and try that quick.
Go.
I know.
These ones
Wait,
are not
What
Yeah.
color?
Are they purple?
Yeah, the purple one, I show whatever color that is.
Stop.
What page are we on?
231, turn to 231.
I said 2:30.
Exactly, 231. Wait, what page?
Is anybody number 5?
No. And this one.
231, it should look like this.
Right there. Wait, where's this?
Alright, so on page 231, you're going to read some how to avoid fuzzy thinking. And fuzzy thinking is how you make arguments that are poorly done, right? Things that we want to avoid when we're making an argument. So go ahead and take a couple of minutes and read that quick to yourselves. time to read all that page? Raise your hand.
I got
if you
one
did
more.
not.
I got one more to read.
One more to read, okay, go for it, Zach.
Alright, we're good.
You're good. Okay, so, let's see here. We've got, the first green one is jumping to conclusions. Someone want to tell me, what does it say that jumping to conclusions is? Jared?
You jump to there and you if something happens, you just jump to the end before you face all the facts.
Okay, kind of,
You don't say any facts, you just say the statement and then you jump and say something else.
I know.
oh, okay, so you're making a wild jump to something else. Okay, so let's say, Karen, we'll give you, what do you, jumping to conclusions?
When you just say that everybody won't like us and you don't even know.
I don't think that one is.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, isn't that bandwagon?
Bandwagoning. Jumping to conclusions. Jumping to conclusions is like if you say, you're, oh goodness, I think it's one off the top of my head. You got one? Go for it.
Like when my brother and I have to do the dishes, like, why do you always leave me to do stuff that I have to climb up on the counter for? And we haven't even done the dishes yet. So he jumps to conclusions and thinks that he's going to have to do it.
Oh, the one that climbs up on the counter. He's already concluding that that's going to be his part. And that's what you're going to leave for. Yeah. Okay. You jump to those kind of conclusions. Or like when let's say your mom says you need a new pair of jeans. And you jump to conclusion, say, oh, you think I'm getting fat, don't you? And that has no connection whatsoever. It probably is just that
You're getting bigger.
you're getting taller, yeah, which is probably more likely. All right, so Karen, now explain bandwagoning to us.
When you just say everybody's ideas when you don't know them.
Okay. You include everybody, even if you don't know.
Everyone's
you-
going to the movies.
Yes, exactly. That's one
Why
that you
can't I
use
go?
with your parents.
That's
Everyone is going. I want to go. That's bandwagoning. Or if you say nobody will like it, so we're not going to do it. Those are bandwagoning arguments. Yeah, Kate. You? Does it work?
No.
Sometimes.
Why doesn't it work?
Um,
Because it's fuzzy thinking. It's not logical arguing,
I
right?
think my mom ever heard of that.
Really? Do you think that maybe logic just comes with getting older? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so the next one, avoid misleading comparisons. What's that one? Karen.
compare it to something else.
Okay, yeah, you just compare it to something else that's not even related. And so if you say, I don't know, you don't want me to play video games because you think it's going to ruin my eyes. Misleading comparison. It doesn't really, can, I guess, but that would be a bad example. Someone else think of a misleading comparison example. Yes, Caitlin.
Getting rid of school would be like going to an amusement park.
Yes, that is definitely a misleading comparison. Just because there would be no school doesn't mean you get to play all day. I'm sure you find other things that you have to do.
I took
Yeah. Okay, good job. And the final one there, go ahead, Dawson.
Avoid appealing only to emotion. Giving details about the negative effects is more convincing than talking about how sad everyone would be.
Okay, so give us an example of appealing to emotion.
If science camp gets cut, the whole school would be mourning.
Okay, so that's the one that they give you. Can you come up with one that you use when you're arguing with your parents or siblings? Yeah.
If I'm going to go to football or everybody would be so sad at that.
Okay, there's bandwagoning in there though, because everyone would be depressed. But appealing to emotion, yeah, you'd be, oh, my life will be miserable if I don't get to go. That's appealing to emotion a little bit, isn't it? So these are things when we're making arguments, we want to avoid the fuzzy thinking so that we're making clear, logical arguments. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. No idea. Did we hit 15 minutes? Are you serious? some logical fallacies that you use with your parents. Give me an example of, let's see, jumping to conclusions. What do you use when you're arguing with your parents that is jumping to conclusions, Caitlin?
If they don't give you money, and you could say, you never give me anything.
You're jumping, yeah, okay. You never give me anything.
Why do you
Yes,
Why do you hate me so
that's a good one. Why do you hate me?
I never say that.
That one is a huge jumping to conclusions because it's really, in no way
They never
is that
say
what
that.
you're saying.
Hate's a
Yes.
strong word.
It
I only
is.
say it when I mean it.
Just,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what my family says. You shall not hate someone.
Does it? Yeah.
hate politics.
Okay, maybe politics, that's all right.
I dislike.
Jared.
This is what my family says, is like, I hate my life.
Ah,
That's what my
yes.
family says.
That's very dramatic, isn't it?
I hate my life, I wish I was dead, that's what they always say.
This is a huge jumping to conclusions.
That's what
Nobody really
Lots of
does
people
that.
do.
Okay.
My parents, I do too.
What are some other ones? How do you do misleading comparison or bandwagoning when you're arguing with your parents? Yeah. Which ones do you use? Josh, can you come up with one?
I know one.
No? Karen?
If I don't go to practice and if I don't go to the game, then I'll lose.
Then the team will lose. If I don't go to the game, team will lose. Okay. That is a huge misleading comparison because you're putting the whole weight of the team on just you, which
That's like saying that you're better.
it is.
That you're the best on the team.
Yeah, so if you don't go, then your team's gonna lose.
Okay. Caitlin.
I think this is one like saying like, you always give everybody else stuff except for me, like.
Oh, yeah.
That would be bandwagoning, like, you give everything to my siblings, but not me. But that's huge bandwagoning, saying that they totally give to everyone. Yes.
How come girls are so bad with money? That's a real question.
I spend my money because I want to shop.
That
No,
is
seriously,
right.
my sister gets 5 cents in her pocket and then she thinks she can buy a dollar thing.
Oh, see, that's a misleading comparison. You're saying because you know one girl that is, all girls are.
Oh,
And
I'm
that's
bad
not
with money.
true.
They
are. All girls are bad with
My
money.
mom is also, I'm bad with money. I'm bad with money.
See, there are guys
I'm
that
not
are
with
too.
Not me, I save my money.
I am.
See, it's
I'm
just.
Usually I spend. I don't
Yeah,
say.
all I
do
I
is
spend every penny of my name.
Okay. So that gave us a great example of an argument that you can make. You could say all girls are bad at spending money, but that's not true. That's a
Most of
very misleading comparison.
Girls like to
It's
shop.
just
okay?
because you know one doesn't mean that you know all of them. I personally am like the stingiest person you will meet.
Stop.
I hate spending money. So see, you don't know. Yeah.
What we should do for like, we should have like 2 people go up there and try not to do fuzzy thinking and have an argument and try not to use anything.
That is a great
But Miss
idea.
Wolf, I have
I'm
another
gonna write
thing.
that down for future reference.
I have another thing to say.
That's how speech and debate team works. Do you guys have one for your junior high?
No.
Debate team?
We thought of
Miss Walters, for real. My sister had $50 once, went over to the CVS with Katie, and spent $50.
My
Does
dad
your
gave
sister
us
know
50.
you're tattletaling on her like this?
Oh,
Thanks. All right. And cut. I guess we're good.